In this video, we are going to solve the MGNF past year question paper, that is from 2020. Question number 31. If 1/3 of 1/4 of a number is 15, then 3/5 of that number is, okay. So 1/3 of 1/4 of, let the number be x, is 15. 60, 180 is x is equal to 180. Okay, x is equal to 180. So here then 3/5 of the number is, so 3/5 of the number is equal becomes 5, 3, 3, 0, 6, 3, 36 into 3, 108. Okay, so option C, 108 is the answer. Question number 32. A sum of money at a simple interest amounts to ₹7965 in 3 years and to ₹8547 in 4 years. The sum is, okay. So amount in 3 years is equal to 7965 and amount in 4 years is equal to 8547. So that means the interest will be, so to find the simple interest, we just have to subtract 8547 and 7965. We will get 547 plus 35, 582. Okay, so 582 is the interest, and since it is simple interest, every year the interest is the same, 582 rupees. So in 3 years the amount becomes 7965. Interest is 582 into 3, 582 into 3, 624 and 1746. So all we have to do is subtract the simple interest for 3 years from the amount after 3 years. So 1746, it gives 5, 15, 9, 1, 2, 6, 6219 is the answer. The answer is not available in any of the options, so I think this is a mistake with the question. Actually 7383 is the amount after 2 years. If we subtract 59582, we will get 7383, but the question is wrong. Which usually doesn't happen, especially with the CAT exams conducted by IIMs. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 33. The worth of a transformer depreciates at the rate of 5% every year as compared to its value in the previous year. If the present worth is 60 lakh, what is its worth after 4 years, alright? So what you have to do is 60, let's write it like 6 lakh in this form. 6 into 10 is 6, okay. 1 minus, every year the worth of the transformer depreciates by 5%. So all you have to do is 5 by 100 all raised to how many years? We have given 4 years. So 4 years. So 6 into 10 raised to 6 into 95 by 100 is all raised to 4. So solving this question, we will get 48,87,000. Actually this is rounded off, so option D is the answer. Moving on to the next question. Question number 34. Require 3 different ingredients, rupees 1086 per liter for the 3. They are mixing the proportion of 3:4:5. Okay, if each liter of drink is sold at 50% profit, so 50% profit means if you buy it at 10, then 50% of 10 is 5, so we have to sell it at 15. Same for 8 and 6, 12 and 9. So this is the selling price of each of the ingredients. Now all we have to do is, as you can see, there is 3 plus 4 plus 5, 12 parts. So 12 parts make 1 liter. So to have 1 liter, you have to add 3 by 12 into 15 plus 4 by 12 into 12 plus 5 by 12 into 9. Alright, so we will get the answer as here we can 4, 3. Okay, so 15 by 4 is 7.5, 3.75. 3.75 plus 4 plus 3.75. So that 3.75 plus 3.75 is 7.50 plus 4 is 11.50. Option A is the answer. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 35. When Raj was born, father was 32 years old. Okay, 25 years older than sister. Raj's father 6 years old. Okay. How old was Raj's sister when he was born? Okay, when he was born, his age is 0. Remember that. His father was 32 years older than his brother and his mother was 25 years older than his sister. So for father is 32 years older than brother, B plus 32. And for mother, she is 25 years older than sister. If Raj's brother is 6 years older than him, which means Raj plus 6 is equal to brother. So actually the age of Raj is right now 0. So basically the age of brother is 6. So substituted here, age of father is 38. And then there is another clue which says his mother is 3 years younger than his father. So 3 years younger means 35, which means the sister is 10 years old. Option B. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 36. There are 18 girls who are 150 centimeter or more. Okay, 150 centimeter tall. If these constitute 3/4 of the girls and the total number of girls is 2/3 of, okay, if these constitute 3/4 of the girls, okay, let number of girls be G. 3/4 of G is equal to 18. That means G is equal to 24. And total number of girls is 2/3 of the total number of students in the class. 2/3 of total number of students is equal to 24. So that means 12 into 3, 36, which means the number of boys in the class is 12. Option B. Question number 37. A bag contains 6 black balls and 8 white balls. One ball is drawn at random. It is found to be white. After noting the color of the ball, it is put back into the bag. So since the ball is put back, it's again back to the same scenario. Another ball is now drawn at random. What is the probability that the second ball drawn is white? The probability of drawing the second ball same as the probability of drawing the first ball as white. It's because we are putting back the ball. So here second ball drawn is white. 8 divided by 14. That's the probability. It becomes 4/7. Option B is the answer. Question number 38. Classes in a college start every day at 10 a.m. and last till 1:27 p.m. 4 lectures are held during this interval. After every lecture, question number 38. Classes start at 10 a.m. then last till 1:27 p.m. 4 lectures. Okay, 4 lectures are held. After every lecture, 5 minutes gap is given. The total time from 10 a.m. to 1:27 is 2 plus 87, so 207 minutes. Then you have to note that there is 5 minutes free between each lecture. So lecture, there is gap, lecture, gap, lecture, gap, lecture. So there are 3 gaps which add up to 15 minutes. So we subtract it from here, we get 207 minus 15 is 192. And of this 192, we get 4 lectures, so divided by 4, which is 4, 3, 2, 8. 48 minutes. Option B is the answer. So a solid cube of 8 inches. Okay, let's draw a cube or something that looks like a cube. Okay, so a cube. Okay, something like that. Painted red, green and blue on pair of opposite faces. So red here and red is drawn over the back side. Then green here and here, blue here and the bottom side. Okay, so it has been cut into 1 inch cube. So the length of the cube is 8. The length of side of the cube is 8 inches. So to make it 1, you have to give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cuts. So 7 cuts in every direction will form a 1 inch cube, and in that 1 inch cube, the maximum number of faces painted can be for this side. This is the corner piece. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is the maximum. If you take a piece from here, there is only 1 face painted. If you take a piece from here, then there is 2 face painted. Maximum is for this corner piece, and there is 1, 2, 3. That is the maximum we can go. Question number 41 to 45. You have to read this paragraph, and based on this paragraph, you have to answer the next 5 questions. So let's get into that. So Dhanvin is in the habit of saving 1 rupee coins given to him by his mother. One day he opened his piggy bank and showed the number of 1 rupee coins to his father Rajiv. Rajiv doubled the number of coins. Okay. So let the number of coins with the Dhanvin be D. So his father Rajiv, upon seeing the number of coins as D, he doubles it. It becomes 2D. Now he asked him to share it with the 3 brothers equally. He gave X number of 1 rupee coins to his first brother. So 2D minus X. So Yajvin receives X coins. After giving X to Y, he goes back to Rajiv again, shows him the number of coins remaining. Rajiv doubled them again. So it becomes 4D minus 2X. Now he goes on and gives X number of coin to Charan. Alright, so this is minus X. And after doing that, he comes back again and shows it to his father. His father again doubles it. So it becomes 8D minus, this is minus 3X, so 6X. 8D minus 6X. And now again he gives X number of coins to Rainesh or X. Alright. So now the remaining number of coin is 8D minus 7X. He again goes to Rajiv and shows that he has 8D minus 7X number of coins remaining. He doubles them again, 16D minus 14X. And then Dhanvin had exactly X number of 1 rupee coin for himself. That means this is equal to X. So we can write it as 16D is equal to 15X. So this is basically our equation to solve this questions. So let's go to question number 41. If Dhanvin started with the 30 1 rupee coins, how many did he give to Yajvin? So he started with 30 1 rupee coin, which means 16 into 30 is equal to 15X. Which means X is equal to 30 by 15 2 into 16, 32. X is equal to 32. So if he had started with 30 1 rupee coins, then he would have given Yajvin 32 coins. So option C is the answer for the first one. Question number 42. What is the minimum number of 1 rupee coins could Dhanvin have started with? Alright. Minimum number would be 16D is equal to 15X. 16D is equal to 15X. Suppose the minimum number is 10. So it becomes 16 into 10 divided by 50 is equal to X. So here we cannot form an integral solution, and there are only 1 rupee coins here, so you cannot break it down further. So this is out. Next one would be 15. 16 into 15 divided by 15. Alright, so this is the answer. 15 is the minimum number of 1 rupee coin. Option A. Question number 43. If Dhanvin started with the 30 1 rupee coin, what is the number of 1 rupee coins created by Rajiv to all the 4 brothers? Alright. So the situation is same as this one. 16 into 30 is equal to 15X. Here, he starts off with 30 coins. So 30 coins is all he have. And in the end, he gives 32 into 3. That becomes 6, 9, 96. And he gives himself 2 coins. So 98. He started only with 30. And in the end, he has to give additional 98 coins. So a total of 32 into 4, 8, 128. So in that only 30 is his coins. So that means he has to shell out, Rajiv has to give 98 coins to meet the requirement. So option D is the answer. Question number 44. What is the maximum possible number contributed by Rajiv to the X 1 rupee coin received by Yajvin if Dhanvin started with the 15 1 rupee coins? Alright. So again, you take the equation 16D is equal to 15X. Here he starts with 15 coins, which means 16 into 15 is equal to X by 15. You can get this X is equal to 16. Here X is equal to 16, which means 16 coins are given to each of the brothers. So Yajvin is the first brother. So initially he had 15 1 rupee coin. Now it's doubled by Rajiv and it becomes 30. Of this 30 he gives 16. So the maximum number of coins that would have come from Rajiv is 15. So option B is the answer. Now we move on to 45th question. If Dhanvin had one more brother and he had gone through the same process of giving him X 1 rupee coins, what would be the smallest number that Dhanvin would have started? Alright. So there is one more brother, which means the equation here is 16D minus 14X. That becomes 16D minus 14X, and then he gives X coins to the next brother, the fourth brother, minus X. And again he goes to Rajiv and Rajiv doubles it. So it becomes 32D minus 30X. and now this is equal to x. It clearly says that it goes through the same process. So this is our final equation, which becomes 32d is equal to 31x. So here the minimum number of coins should be 31, option D, so that we get an integral solution. 32 into 31 is equal to 31x, x is equal to 32. So to get an integral solution, we need option D at least. So the answer is 31. Question number 46. A bus starts from city A and it travels 50 km in a straight line to city B. Immediately it turns around, okay, it reaches here and it turns around and returns to city A. If it took 4 hours for the round trip, what is the average speed? Okay, so average speed is equal to total distance covered by total time taken. So here the bus travels from A to B 50 km, B to A 100 km. So total distance is 100 divided by total time taken is 4. That becomes 25 km per hour. Option B is the answer. Now we move on to question number 47. I is equal to root of minus 1, then I raised to 6 is, okay. I is equal to root of minus 1, which means I square is equal to minus 1. I cube is equal to minus I raised to 4 is equal to 1. I raised to 5 is equal to root of minus 1. I raised to 6 is equal to minus 1. So minus 1, option B is the answer. Now we move on to question number 48. The denominator of a fraction is 3 more than its numerator. So n by n plus 3. If the numerator is increased by 4 and denominator is reduced by 5, alright, numerator is increased by 4 and the denominator is reduced by 5, n plus 3 minus 5. The result of the fraction will be 2. What is the value of the sum of numerator and denominator? Okay, you have to be careful that they are asking for the sum of numerator and denominator. Okay, n plus 4 is equal to 2n. 3 minus 5 is minus 2 minus 4. It becomes n is equal to 8. So n is equal to 8, which means 8 divided by 11. Now they are asking you to find the sum of the numerator and denominator, which is 8 plus 11 is equal to 19. So option A is the answer. So we move on to question number 49. Ramlal has to work for 5 days. He is paid ₹1 on the first day, and then on each subsequent day he will be paid double of the amount he received the previous day. So he received 1, the next day he receives double 2, the next day he receives double 4, 8, 16. How much more money will he get paid? So total is 24, 28, 30, 31. So he receives 31 rupees in total, which means how much more money will he get paid? What I understood first from the question is 1 rupee on the first day and the rest of the day is 30 rupees. So the question in my opinion was how much more money will he get paid after the 1 rupee. So it was supposed to be 30, but the option is not available, so we are going with option B. Number 50, 3 people A, B, C participated in a race. It is known that A runs the fastest, okay. A is the fastest, followed by B, then by C. The total distance of which the race is 100 meters, alright. So 100 meters, 100. Now, if A and B were to finish the race at the same time, A would start when B reaches the 10 meter mark. Alright. So, A is at the starting mark itself and B is 10 meter ahead of A. Similarly, if A and C were to finish the race at the same time, A would start when C reaches the 28 meters mark. 28, C will be here. So, from here to here, it will be 28 meters. Now the question is, if B and C were racing, how much of a distance should C run before B starts so as to ensure they finish at the same time? Okay. The answer is not 18 because they are not starting the race from this position. They are starting the race again from the 0th position, B here and C somewhere here. We don't know where. Alright. So 18 is not the answer. Let's try to calculate the answer by... Okay, let's assume that the speed of A is 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second. So which means for A to travel the 100 meters, it will take 100 by 10 is equal to 10 seconds to finish the entire stretch. And B will also take the same time, C will also take the same time, but from different positions. So for B is only traveling 90 meters. So 90 by 10 which gives B speed as 9 meter per second. Now we look at C. C is starting from 28 meters ahead of A, or ahead of a starting point. So he only have to travel 72 meters in 10 seconds, which means the speed of C is 7.2 meter per second. The time taken by B and C is same, since they are finishing the race at the same time. TB is equal to TC. Now the distance traveled by B is 100 meters. 100 divided by speed of B is 9. So distance by speed of B is equal to distance traveled by C. Time taken by C to travel the distance D. D by the speed of C is 7.2. That means 720 divided by 9 is equal to D. D is equal to 80. So the distance from C to finishing point is 80 meters, which means C should be ahead of B by 20 meters. The answer is option B. So now we move on to question number 51. Train is traveling at a speed of 36 km per hour. If the length of a train is 300 meters, how much time in seconds will it take to completely pass a tunnel? Okay, so train is coming. This is the starting point of tunnel, and this is the ending point of tunnel. The tunnel is 360 meters. There's a tunnel here, and the train has, and the front of the train has to travel this 360 meters, an additional 300 meters, so that it is completely out of the tunnel. So 360 plus 300, 660 meter has to be traveled. So the speed of the train is 36 km per hour. To convert it into meter per second, all we have to do is multiply it by 5 by 18, which gives 2 into 5 is equal to 10 meter per second. So the time taken for the train to completely pass through the tunnel will be T is equal to 660 divided by 10, gives 66 seconds. So answer is option B. Question number 52. The sum of two numbers is 60. So x plus y is equal to 60. Difference is 16. What is the value of the larger number of the two? So we can just add these two equations, which you will get 2x is equal to 76, x is equal to 38. So y becomes 22. Answer is larger number 38, option A. Question number 53. The square root of 7 plus 3 root 5 into 7 minus 3 root 5. Okay, let's open these brackets. 7 plus 3 root 5. A plus b into a minus b gives a square minus b square. So 49 minus 9 into 5, which gives 4. Square root of 4 is 2. So answer is C. Question number 54. A shop owner sold 60 kilograms of wheat and the profit from the sale was equal to 15 kilograms of wheat. Okay. So let's assume that the selling price of wheat is 10 rupees. So when selling 60 kilogram of wheat, he gets 600 rupees. And the profit for selling for 600 is the selling price of 15 kilograms of wheat, which is 15 into 10, that is 150. Now 600 is the selling price, which means the cost price was 450 rupees. Since the profit is 150, the cost price is 450 rupees. So the profit percentage will become profit by cost price, which is 450 into 100. Which becomes 1 and 3 becomes 33.33%. So option A is the answer. We move on to question number 55. The CEO of a construction firm wants to form a welfare committee consisting of 5 members. Alright, total of 5 members. There are 6 civil engineers and 4 electrical engineers who are found eligible for the membership of the committee. How many different ways committee, if he wants exactly 2 electrical engineers. So 2 electrical engineers means 2 electrical engineers and 3 civil engineers. So in how many ways you can select 2 electrical engineers from 4 will be 4C2 multiplied by, you have to select 3 civil engineers from 6 civil engineers. So 6C3. That is 4 into 3 divided by 1 into 2 into 6 into 5 into 4 divided by 1 into 2 into 3. So 3, 6 is gone. 2, 6 into 5 into 4, 20 is equal to 120. Answer is option A, 120. Question number 56. In an examination, 60% of students were successful. Okay, 60%. The number of unsuccessful students was 250. That is 40% of x is equal to 250. How many students were successful in the examination? So x is equal to 250 into 100 divided by 40, which becomes 425. 625 is the total number of students. Now 60% were successful in the examination, which means 60 by 100 into 625 can be written as 4 when you multiply with 25, and for 30, 15. So 25 into 15, 250 plus 125, 375. Option A is the answer. Consider a square with each side measuring 100 centimeter. Okay, so there is a square which measures 100 centimeter each. An error of 2% in excess is made while measuring the side of a square. So while measuring, there is an error of plus 2%, which means 102 centimeter is the maximum error that you can have. The resultant percentage of error in the calculated area of the square is, okay. So if the actual number, that is 100, was used, then the area of the square, a square, would have been 1000. Now since there is an error in the calculation of the side, that means the area will change as 102 into 102, 204, 000, 102, 404, 101. Okay, 10404. Okay, so here, so we get an additional 404 due to the error. So 404 divided by actual number would be 10,000 into 100, which become 4.04%. Okay, so option D is the answer. Question number 58. What is the least common multiple for 8 and 10? The answer is C, 40. Question number 59. A triangle is 40 cm long and 10 cm wide. Okay, let's draw the rectangle. Okay, it's 10 cm wide and 14 cm long. The sides of the rectangle are changed to convert the same into a square with an area of 144 square centimeter. Alright, so it's changed into a square. How much the length and breadth should be adjusted? So area of the square is 144, which means a square is equal to 144, side of square is equal to 12. So each side should be 12. How much the length and breadth should be adjusted by? Okay, so the length should be reduced by 2 and the breadth should be increased by 2. Reduced by 2, okay, and the breadth should be increased by 2 cm. So option A is the answer. Question number 60. The diagonal of the floor of a rectangular closet is 7.5 feet. Okay. Okay, the diagonal of the floor of a rectangular closet is 7.5 feet. The shorter side of the closet is 4.5. Okay. Suppose this side is 4.5 and this is 7.5. So I'm guessing that we have to find the area of the floor of the closet, which means we have to find out this side. Okay, so to find out that 7.5 the whole square minus 4.5 the whole square root of. So if you calculate it, it becomes 56.25 minus 20.25 root of. So that becomes 56.25 minus 20.25 is 36. So you get the answer as 6. So the length is 6 and the breadth is 4.5, which means 6 into 4.5. 6 into 4 is 24 and 6 into 0.5 3. So the answer becomes 27. Option C is the answer.